One of the advantages of watching my gardening videos is you get to learn from my mistakes, or you get to learn right along with me. I want to talk about figs for a minute. There's two crops of figs, and I had noticed this a long time ago, but I didn't know what they were called until today when I looked it up. The first crop is called the Breba crop, and the Breba crop grows on last year's wood. So, for example, this is a branch right here, this part of this branch that grew last year, and there's a fig growing on it. It's a Breba crop fig. And then up here, from where my hand is up, this branch is new growth, and any figs that grow on that would be called the main crop. And here in the cool Northwest, the main crop never ripens. So we never get a main crop. That means that I have to, this particular variety, Desert King, is known for having a big Breba crop, which is why it's a very popular variety here in the Northwest. It grows these green figs. So I'm going to be pruning for trying to maximize the Breba crop, not the main crop. If you live in a place that has a hot, warm summer or long growing season, you'd be doing the opposite. You would be trying to grow, most of the varieties of figs have a big main crop, and you'd be trying to grow and prune your plants for the main crop. And then if you had a place where you had a hot, dry summer, but then you also had a cold winter, you'd probably grow your figs in pots, and you'd store them dormant, like in a garage or something in the wintertime. Here in the Northwest, we have relatively mild winters. We get frost, of course. This fig will lose all of its leaves, but it goes dormant, but it can grow in the ground. Our ground here doesn't freeze, so that's a good thing. So what I want to do, and this plant, you want to have a lot of branching, especially low. And I've let this one get out of control. It's getting a little bit too high. So I'll do some pruning, but I'm going to wait until the leaves fall off and the plant goes dormant now before I prune it. But I'm going to be trying to prune out the older branches and go for the younger stuff, to try to maximize the yield as well of the Breba crop, as well as trying to lower the height of this tree down, and leaving the big branches, the big branches at the bottom will be staying. So this one has already got a general shape. There's not too much I can do, but some of these younger plants, like this one here, I can work on it. This V here probably would have been nicer if it had been lower, but it is what it is now. So we're going to leave it there, and I'll try to work off of this node, these nodes here, and this one here I'll have to look at this winter. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that I'll be working on Breba crop figs, and if you live in a hot climate and you're listening to me talk about figs, what I'm saying may not apply to you. So we'll talk. I'll do a video later this winter when the tree goes dormant, and we'll work on trying to. Now that I understand this a little better, I'll try to work on it better. But the figs that I grow are Breba figs. They grow on the last year's growth only, and the main crop never ripens here in the cool Northwest because our growing season isn't hot enough and isn't long enough for those to actually ever ripen. That's it.